Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Adini Gustiawan and I'm from Merchant Marine Polytechnic of Semarang, Nautical 7 Bravo. So in this video, I'd like to explain you on how to conduct a VHF communication based on SMCP. So first of all, what is SMCP? SMCP is an abbreviation of Standard Marine Communication Phrases which was developed for use to cover the most important safety fields of verbal shore to ship, ship to shore, ship to ship, and also internal onboard communication. It includes phrases for use in routine situations such as berthing, as well as standard phrases and responses for emergency situations. So let me start by explaining you an initial call to make a VHF communication. So basically, initial call is a call that is made by the sender before any call or any messages is sent by the sender itself. So it has to contain the first of all is the name and call sign of the respondent. The second one is the name and the call sign of your vessel, which is to identify your vessel name and call sign as the sender of the messages. The third one is the channel which is used on the transmission. The fourth one, you have to make sure that whether the voice is clear or not by saying how do you read me, and if the respondent said that the voice is not clear enough, both participants may change the channel and request it. So the last one is close the initial call by saying over to expect a reply from the respondent and out to end an initial call or finish the reply. So this is an example of a call to a certain vessel. Motor vessel MOL Group, Motor vessel MOL Group, Motor vessel MOL Group, Victor Romeo, India Hotel 6. This is motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, Victor Romeo Juliet Hotel 6. Calling you on VHF channel 16. How do you read me? Over. And motor vessel MOL Group will reply. Motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, Victor Romeo Juliet Hotel 6. This is motor vessel MOL Group, motor vessel MOL Group, motor vessel MOL Group, Victor Romeo India Hotel 6. I read you on signal strength 4. Over. So from what we can hear, motor vessel MOL Group answer the how do you read me over with I read you on signal strength 4, which is good. So actually we have 5 types of the answers. The first one is I read you bad or I read you on signal strength 1, which is barely perceptible. The second one is I read you poor or I read you with signal strength 2 or weak. The third one is I read you fair or I read you on signal strength 3, which is fairly good. The fourth one is I read you good or I read you on signal strength 4, which is good. And the last one is I read you excellent or I read you with signal strength 5, which is very good. So in addition, if the transmission of the call is not clear enough, both participants may change to another channel. For example, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, Victor Romeo Juliet Hotel 3. This is motor vessel MOL Group, motor vessel MOL Group, motor vessel MOL Group, Victor Romeo Hotel India 6. Please switch to channel 13. Over. And motor tanker Sophie Schulte will reply. Motor vessel MOL Group, motor vessel MOL Group, motor vessel MOL Group, Victor Romeo Hotel India 6. This is motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, motor tanker Sophie Schulte, Victor Romeo Juliet Hotel 3. Agree. Channel 13. Over. So the next thing, I'd like to explain you about the spelling of the numbers and location. So there are actually some precautions in the call when we are spelling the numbers and location in latitude and longitude. The precaution is if the number is 4, instead of spelling 4, you spell forward. And for the number 9, instead of you spell 9, you spell 9R. And for saying the location is pretty much the same. For example, my position is latitude 35 degrees forward, 5 minutes north, and longitude 1 to 3 degrees forward, 5 minutes west. Here we have the examples of calling unknown vessels with numbers and also locations. All vessel, all vessel, all vessel. Calling unknown vessel in position 0 forward 2 degrees from Bon Pier 0.9 miles. This is MOL Club, MOL Club, MOL Club, Victor Romeo India Hotel 6, calling you on VHF channel 06. How do you read me? Over. Okay, so the next one, we are moving to the third explanation. The third explanation is giving any correction or asking for a repetition on an unclear messages. The first one is you say mistake or correction. You say mistake or correction is to correct any false information on the message that you transmit. For example, my vessel is carrying WTI crude oil. Correction. My vessel is carrying Canadian crude oil. Over. So the second one is repeat or say again. You say repeat or say again on your message for giving or asking transmitted messages for clear understanding. Example, Houston pilot, Houston pilot, Houston pilot. This is Sophie Schulte, Victor Romeo Juliet Hotel 3. Intention, I will alter course to your starboard side. Repeat, I will alter course to your starboard side. Over. So Houston pilot will reply, Sophie Schulte, Victor Romeo Juliet Hotel 3. This is Houston pilot, Houston pilot, Houston pilot. Say again. Over. So basically the call is not finished because it is not ended by out. But the point is the pilot say again because the message was not clear. So the last explanation I'm going to give you related to how to conduct a proper communication using a VHF radio is explanation about message marker. So we actually have 8 kinds of message markers in SMCP. The first one is instruction. This instruction message marker is used to influence a respondent by a regulation. For example, instruction, do not drop the anchor. The second one is advice. It is used by a sender of the call to give a recommendation to a respondent of the call itself. For example, advice, stand by on my port side. The third one is warning. It is used to inform the transpondent about the danger that is coming on the respondent. For example, warning, shallow water is ahead of you. The next one, or the fourth one, is information. The message marker used to give observed fact or information related to navigation and traffic information. For example, information, motor vessel MOL Grandeur will overtake your starboard side. And the fifth one is question message marker. It is usually used by the sender of the call to asking some question to a respondent of the call itself. For example, question, what is your destination? And the next one is answer. So answer message marker is used to reply a question which is sent by a sender. Example, answer, my destination is Southampton. The second one is request. This indicates that the sender asking for an action with respect to the vessel. Example, request, I require a pilot boat at 1800 UTC. The last one is intention. This indicates that the message is used to inform others about immediate navigational action intended to be taken. For example, intention, I will drop my port side anchor. So actually that is all from me related to the how to conduct a VHF communication based on SMCP. Thank you for watching and don't forget to give thumbs up and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.